All right, what is up? Let's dive straight into the recap. I was initially going to live trade and film myself live trading, but I was like, nah. So I just don't like the pressure it puts on me when I'm live trading. But let's dive straight into it. Coming into the day, had a little bit of a bearish bias just because we were selling off, respecting this daily fair value gap. Same thing over on NQ. We were respecting this 4-hour bearish fair value gap. I was like, okay, probably going to look to target lower. Then we come down, take this sell side level right at market open, so there's no longer a bullish SMT. And then after this happens, we end up pumping up on ES and NQ. NQ pumps like, let's see actually, 300 points. ES kind of does its own thing. We trade up to this hourly bearish fair value gap on ES, sweeping out all this internal buy-side liquidity, which had already been swept on NQ. NQ is able to trade higher up into the 4-hour bearish fair value gap here, sweep out this internal buy-side level, failing to take it on ES. That's an SMT, puts in a bearish SMT, and at this point I'm like, okay, we're inside of a higher time frame PD array, hourly bearish fair value gap. We just put it in a higher time frame bearish SMT. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna watch price. And with this trade, I was also keeping in mind that we were close to this buy side level on NQ. So I was like, okay, that might cause us not to want to go lower and set up here, but we're going to wait and be patient. So what happens next? We have that SMT, ES starts chopping a little bit, come up, put a failure swing on this high, NQ is able to come up and SMT that high. Then what do? We create this large 1-minute bullish fair value gap here. It gets turned inverse with this strong displacement close down and out. Looking back on this, I was basing this off of a change in the state of delivery, and we could even mark this out for a true change in the state of delivery. But one thing I do want to note is there wasn't a market structure shift. As we can see, body close was not below this wick close, but honestly, I don't even care. This was still a very high quality trade because we have that higher time frame PD array in favor of the drawn liquidity, which I thought was lower, SMT, and then another internal SMT with the higher time frame bearish narrative, while NQ had tapped into very strong bearish things, bearish PD arrays that we've reject again. So I was like very confident in a bearish bias here. The only thing that kind of threw it off was the fact that we pumped so much on the internal side of things. And yeah, bro, whew, that's crazy. I didn't even realize how much we moved, but we'll get into that because something definitely happened to cause such an influx of volatility. But yeah, 15-minute, we were inside respecting everything, and then I enter here after candle down. We saw like five bearish, one, two, three, four, five bearish candles with the strong displacement. I just get involved off of the inverse. I wasn't trying to get involved off the consequent encroachment or nothing like that, just because I thought that this was going to run lower very efficiently, very fast. Stop above this internal SMT high. The reason it wasn't above this SMT high is now that this high got SMT'd with NQ and it was taken on NQ, that means it becomes a protected high on ES, which means that if price runs it, the trade's invalid. So I might as well have better risk to reward without having to break my plan or anything. And yeah, so we have our stop at SMTI targeting low hanging fruit. At first I drew it out like this, but then I was like, yeah, I'm fine with a 1 to 2 basically. And then boom, we get filled here, trade higher, and then with this candle, displace up to and through. And then at 10 a.m., we didn't have 10 a.m. news, so don't really know what happened. Maybe because the tariff thing, I don't freaking know, dude. That's gotta be it. But then boom, normal volatility ends right here. Then what happens? Let's zoom out, look at ES and NQ. So at this point, I'm stopped out. I honestly like that trade, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think moving forward, what I'm gonna do is just like next week, pass on Monday. I mean, not on Monday, Friday. Let's check next week's news. I'm literally gonna, what I wanna do first is trade with 1 micro until I have a winning day. And then after that, I'll probably skip Friday just because, I don't know, it's PPI actually. We'll see, but definitely gonna trade with 1 micro until I get a winning day just to build some confidence back because that's 3 L's in a row. Had a great trade Tuesday, and then freaking 2 bad trades Wednesday, Thursday, and today was a good trade. It just did not play out, as we can see, because after we get stopped, we get a gigantic candle a huge influx of volatility. We literally moved 175 points in one candle on NQ. So that's obviously not normal market conditions. So I can't even be mad. Bruh, like, what are we doing? We literally move 175 points. And then now after that, this sweeps out like 3 buy side levels. What are we doing? Down, up, and it's Friday price action. And it could be because the tariff thing, whatever. But yeah, unfortunate. That makes this week a losing week. Yeah, makes it a losing week. R-wise, dollar-wise, some of the accounts aren't, just because I took trades on NQ on accident and then closed early and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, it's unfortunate. And I took this with 5 micros and lost 250. 1,500, and then a little more here or there, or whatever for fees, so I'll just round it up for the thumbnail. But yeah, man, started the week off great, and then felt like I needed to take a trade every day. The only good things about this week were that first winning trade, and then today I felt like I took a decent trade, good trade, SMTs, everything, and yeah, coming into next week though, gotta look forward. Going to be only using 1 micro until I have a winning day, or a winning trade I should say, because a winning day could be like break even of $2. So I'm gonna trade small size until I get a winning trade, and then after that we'll go back to our 200 250 max risk and just take it nice and slow. Biggest takeaway this week, just focus on not trading, bro. Like, actually, the more trades I don't take is the more losses I potentially avoid, so I might as well not try to trade every day. Like, even with this, bro, looking back, seeing this high remaining on NQ, I should have oh my gosh, I should have realistically noticed that and been like, yeah, bro, I'm just gonna pass, let it take the high, and we'll see what happens from there. And then what would have happened if I did that? Would have saw a 175 point candle, and then would have called it a day, because I'm not trading within a 220 point range that's just gonna chop until lunch. So yeah, that's the main thing, bro. I just gotta be pickier next week. It's really my main focus. Be pickier next week and moving forward. So yeah, that is all I got for today. Do I have screenshots? I do. So yeah, let's clear the charts. For y'all, it is a losing week, but still up on the month. Two winning weeks, 1 losing week today. Oh my gosh, dude. What is wrong with me? But yeah, unfortunate loss. Have to learn from it. Have to grow. And yeah, bro, next week, look forward to trading low size, getting some confidence back, and then getting back into it. Not expecting trades. Low-key should only trade like 3 days a week next week, no matter what. Like, genuinely, no matter what. That needs to be the move. And then if I want, paper trade the other days, but like only let myself take 3 trades, because I only trade 1 time a day. And see what happens from there, because I'm not taking 5 winning trades, bro. Not right now. I'm not seeing the market clear enough. And my freaking model doesn't present every day, if we're just being genuinely honest. But yeah, that's all I got. Main things, three trades next week max, and lowering size. So with that being said, thanks for watching. If y'all want to get a funded account, check out Alpha Futures with my link in the bio. It'll give you a nice discount, fat discount. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope y'all had a good week, better week than me. And I will see y'all next week. Peace.